And yeah, back in the days, I remember that the problem was, especially for me, like when I had a chance to kind of engage the grid, it was so like comfortable in the low part of the voice, and it was so naturally to just open the valve, let the larynx to rise, and the higher I was going, the more I was like just using the pure belt. But the problem was, for me, it was so weird. Like I could do yay, yeah, like this, but it was like G sharp A, okay, B flat, okay, like B4. After C5, it was like stuck completely. But with the clean singing, I was able to like pass the second passagio and even the third one with the clean sound. With the medium mode, I could go like to A5, like yeah, yeah, kind of like that. And I was like, hold on a second, like I have this NT muscle activity and interretinoid muscle, which is like I clearly felt the strong compression. But why, when I'm adding the grit, something is changing with the clean tone underneath? And I was thinking about that, and I was like, whoa, okay. Again, the vowel shaping. I was not covering in the middle part of the voice. I was just open, yeah, rather than yeah, like here. And the second mistake was, I was like, okay, I can cover, and it was so easy, like G, G sharp, again A. It was much easier to sync with the grid there compared to the like pure belt, because there was no E's and U's. It was S and S because I was opening. Now it was E's and U's because of the covering, but still was the problem with the second passage. And I was thinking, why? Because I like when I was trying to go through the second bridge, I was not opening the valve. When I was singing with the clean one, I was doing opening. With the grid, it was and I was like, okay, and after that it was like, okay.
So
But it
because you
took
weren't
me a while.
opening, is it because you weren't opening the valve, you couldn't take your grit past that A4?
And yeah, and the sound with the grid, and the problem was not with the grid. The grid is only the action of the vestibular folds, or like the false folds.
Uh-huh.
The problem was the with the clean tone setting and the mode.
Right.
For some reason, I I couldn't use the same setting and only at the grid. When I was adding the grid, I was forgetting about the mode, and I was
Right.
like, okay, that's the grid, and I'm holding the grid, forgetting about the valve shaping, the
Right.
tilting the thread cartilage, like the opening the valve. It was like, okay, I should only maintain the grid. And as soon as I was like, okay, the grid is happening, it's like on off. Hey, hey, it's like nothing is happening except this. So a bit of the quack, you have the grid. But what about the valve shaping? What about the thread tilt? And it was like, man, we can go higher, and with the rattle and with the growl and stuff like that.